Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to replace this poor mint that never sprouted with a new mint. Now, after 21 days, I had planted some parsley seeds into the container, hoping that I could get the parsley to sprout. And it didn't sprout, and it's obviously not working. So I am pulling this guy out. Now, how do I know that he is not gonna sprout? Well, it's kind of easy. When we look down in there, you can't see it. Well, you can see it. Do you see all that green stuff? That's algae. Algae is growing instead of what we want to have grow, which is the plant. So it could actually contaminate the entire system. So this bad boy is going to get replaced with the new pod that I just showed you. Okay, so do you see that green gunk in there? That's the algae growing around the system from that pod. So I'm going to clean this up and pop the new pod in place. Okay, so this is the algae that I pulled out of the system. You can tell lots of greenery there. That's the algae. So why was there algae in this system? Let's think. What do we have, or what do we need to get plants to grow? Well, we need light. We've got lots of light up here. We need water, and we need nutrients. Well, that's what this whole system is. And so here, I'm going to pop this new one in. Okay, so why would the algae have grown in this pod but not the others? Because, like, they're all the same, right? This one never germinated. And because this one never germinated, the plants didn't get large enough to block the extra light that's going to come down through this opening. And so we provided sunlight and we provided nutrients and this wonderful stuff to sphagnum moss. That's what this is. This is sphagnum moss. So we provided all that wonderful stuff into this moss, and where does moss grow? Well, moss grows out in the bogs, and so it would have had algae in it. So what did we get to grow? The algae that was in the moss instead of the seedlings that we planted inside this. So we have to actually remove that out of the system, otherwise we'll end up growing algae through the entire system. That'll get sucked into the pump and you'll ruin your system. So that's what this looks like. Okay, see all that lovely little green stuff? Yep, that's the algae. So we did a great job of growing algae for 40 some days, and I just got tired of it and so swapped that out with something different. Okay, so there it is. Woohoo! And you'll notice that there's two new things here in the front. That's because there was so much energy coming off the system, I decided, I might as well try planting some new seedlings. Because there's spillover light. Now, what do I mean when I say spillover light? Oh, do you remember a while ago at the beginning of the system, we were doing some time and temperature checks? And so let's compare that against the pad that didn't get any light exposure. Ooh. See how this is bleached out? It is literally sun bleached because of all of the light that's come through. And this is unbleached paper. And so there's enough light coming through this system, ultraviolet radiation, that's what light is, that we should be able to sprout some extra plants. So I planted a container of lettuce and a container of mint, because mint's my favorite plant. Okay, so there we go for today. I'll see you later. Okay, so I know some of you are going to be curious, so I did it even though I wasn't going to. I ripped the system, that little peat moss plug apart. So there's the container. Ew, ew, ew. There's, the debris from the lid. And so here is the sphagnum peat moss. It doesn't look that bad, right? It looks nice and healthy, just like it's supposed to. Oh wait, look at that top. So let's see what happens when I put it onto my paper towel. We're going to go like this. Yeah, see, that's the algae that's growing. Oh, ick, ick, ick. Now, it's just an algae, okay? Um, yeah, most algae are, well, some are edible, some are not. And so that's what was growing in the system instead of the plants that I wanted. Because, you know, we provided lots of nutrients, a ton of nutrients. We supplied a lot of light, an insane amount of light, 17 hours a day of light. Yay, yay, yay. And we provided a lot of nice, healthy water. And so, yeah, this guy is growing beautiful, beautiful algae and not what I want. So, that's why he's now out of the system. Okay. Just what you wanted to see, right? Yep. Right there, really unfocused. There we go. Do you see that guy right there? That's the seed that I wanted to grow. He did not stand a chance because look at what was taking all the nutrients. Ew. Okay, I'm done now.